Hello, my name is Cristian Bonilla. I am system Android engineer here in Colombia. I'm going to start facing this challenge, called Battle of Masters. Let's start reading this. Um, Actually, I understand that we had 70 minions, and I already read this documentation, and I'm going to start coding that. Um, we see that we had an API, um, two endpoints, monster and, and battle. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go to start the server. We already installed Node.js and we are going to start the server locally. Can do this. Let's close this. We already had the server running, and let's check the application. Let me see. We have here an view model. We have network, model, station, DI, and adapters. That looks like we are trying to use an MVVM architecture, trying to separate the logic with the UI implementation. And let's take a look at this master view model. We see that we are calling a server to get the masters. Actually, let me see if we have a firmware here. I think so. We have firmware to check the design. Got it. Yes, we have a list of master that I think this list is going to retrieve from the service. I noticed that probably something is going to happen with this code because we are running that in the main thread. That could be a problem. Let me see what we have here. Okay, we have to change the IP. We are using an emulator. If I remember, we had to change the IP with the emulator. The I think is 10.0.2.2. Got it. And let's modify this section of code because I'm absolutely sure that we are going to have a problem. Actually, I think if we run this application, we are not gonna able to display anything here. We are gonna get an error. Let's create a function called fetch monster. We are going to get the monster in these functions, replacing this section of code. Let's use a bmod scope because we would like to launch that coroutine with a coroutine in a dispatcher EO that means that it's going to be launched in a different thread in the background. It's not going to block our thread. And then let's change the state. We have a state, and this state has a loading state, load and an error. Okay, got it. Let's state locals value loading sorry loading state that state loading loading, and then we have to get the masters. We have a mutable data here. We are actually I'm going to follow the rules that we have in this project, but is directly calling a mutable data, but we can call we should call lay data with a get for this, because this is going to be exposed by for this sample I'm going to use this, right? I'm going to use monsters, I think so. Mhm. Actually, let's do this better, right? Because we are doing this. Let me think about it. Let's create a private val monsters. This is gonna be a mutable data of the type is a list of monsters. Monsters. And then let's create a get for this. This is gonna be a lay data. And let's say equals to monsters. And let's delete this because we are creating a new function with this. And let's assign the monster list to these functions. Actually, we should put this in a try catch because probably we can get an error, and we would like to catch that error. Let's call the service here. And let's monster that value monster data. We are assigning the monster list in this variable data, and let's say the state is gonna be post value, loading state, the data is loading. Actually, this state I think is going to be observed in the fragment. And let's add the cache. Regular section for now. Section. If we have a section, let's launch an state error. Then, actually, we already have this in the code working, I think so. But we have to call this function in the fragment that we are using. I think this is the fragment. Let's see. Probably we can call it here. Fetch master. Then, and if we run this application, this should be display the master list here. Got it. We are able to display the list of masters. Let's move to the design, because we would like to design a new car to the item details. Let me see what is the master details. This is the master detail. Let's close this. Okay. We are using a car view and constraint layout, and let's follow these rules, and we are binding this monster to this car. That way, let me see the field map. What we have an image then a title, and then a list of powers or the description of the monster. Okay, let's delete this and create an image view. Image view. So that is gonna be a parent. The content. There's an ID. The monster. And let's add a default image to see it. And for this example, as you see, we have a card view here, but this has a fixed size. Probably we can use a guideline here to use only the 40% of the screen to display the image. That way, let's create a guideline. That is going to use the 40% of the image, and let's say that our image constraint. Let's add the constraints to this. Let's add this to the guideline. Let's add the ID here. Let's move this. It's gonna be faster. Let's add this. This. We already had a padding, I think so. Yes, we have a padding. Here. And then say that it's going to use a sun scan. Then we have a title. It's added here. Let's view the content. Content, the content, ID here, let's call the bed monster name. We have to display the name. We are using binding for this section. I'm going to add monster that name, or let's use the file name. Let's add the constraints. Probably need to start off. This one to the parent. And put to button. We need to add a button. This one too. The guideline. Yes, that is gonna display the title. Let's see what is the margin. This one is 13, margin to 13. For time, we are going to hard code these daemons now, but we should put this in a daemons files. Let's proceed with another. The description is HP 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got it. Let's add the test view. Content. Let's add color here. This color black. The site probably is gonna be the size 22. Yes, everything will be should be in the image files or string file. For now, we are going to hard code this now. HP, I think the first one. The margin should be 13 too. This you start now. It's gonna be button off the title. The TV monster name. The test gonna be HP. There's some a little bit here. Got it, we had that. This color is black. And the test size should be, I think, is 12. Then we have to create a progress bar to display the power. Progress bar to be this thing that is gonna be at CWP. Let's add here the ID. By HP. And let's say that is going to grab content. Some style here. We already have in Android on style. I think it's Android. So the syntax like Android progress bar. It's horizontal. Yes, I think that is the style. Let's constrain this. It's gonna be like that. And there's an extra constraint because we have to say that this constraint should be this, and it's gonna be constrained to this. Okay, we already have the progress bar. Now we need to create another one to the attack. I think 3 more. But we need the color is green. Like the static color is this one. Okay, that way you have to progress team. No, sorry, it's not this. It's this one. Let's hardcode the color now for now. Here. We have to add the progress. We are using the monster object that we are binding in this XML. Let's call like progress. HP, I think so. Yes, this is the progress for HP. Let's copy and paste this. Create the others. We have one, two, okay. One, and the second one is attack, I think. Attack. Attack. And this is going to be behind of progress. The progress attack. Behind the attack. Got it. Attack. Then the same this. What is another? Is defense. Defense. Let's rename these. Defense. Defense. And going to be down of the progress attack. Sorry, here. Here the defense. The 3, I will need another one. The last one is speed, okay. Speed. Speed. Let's say that it's going to be down to the progress frames. And let's position this one to the speed to good enough. Then this is too small. I think we are the ground size here is 350. And what is the exactly size we have here? Is the 50. Okay, what is the error that we have with this one? I think we are cloning more than we need. We don't need this. Sorry, I'm forgetting the title, right? The monster. Oh, let's add titles. The teams. I think this had too much margin, I think it's a let me check. 80, 80, 70. Here we go. We already had the 4 elements. Okay. We already had the design for this card view, and then we had to work with the click event because we want to change the value here when we click and display the information. I think this should be work. Let's see what is happening. Yeah, we have to display the, actually, yes, we are getting the values, but we have to display the icon here. For this, we can create a binding. I'm not seeing a folder called binding, but let's create a new one called binding, and let's create a data binding to display this image, because we already had the master binding here, and it's good at practice if we can bind it. Let's create a new binding adapter. Let's go call custom binding, for example. Let's create a binding adapter here. Adapter. This is the name that we need to display. Sub requests, options. It's a good practice to indicate if required. Let's say no, it's not required all. And let's create a function. It's an extension function called set image URL. This could be annullable. Let's say that request option. Let's say that is for the file is null. Let's validate is the URL is null. If this URL is not null, we have to display the image. Let me see what you are using to display image. Probably in the adapter we are using light. Yes, you are using light. Okay, in that way I request so the context URL and then let's validate this if it requests is null or not. Actually, you can use the function let, but for now we are validating. We are checking the null level with an if. And let's apply this into this image. Let's say that is a bit more. Okay, with this we should be able to display an image using data binding. Then we are going to turn, let's call the image. And then we have to call master the image URL. Yes, exactly, it was an image URL. Let's run again. Okay, we are able to display an image here. Got it. Let me see the design. Okay, actually we have an empty car here. We should implement the empty car if we are not selecting, because if we are not select a master, we are going to display this, and we don't want that. Let's create another container to display this, and then create our binding adapter probably to validate if it should be displayed or not. Okay, let's create a new constraint layout. Here, constraint layout, parent, and let's call this constraint like not monster selected. And let's add here a test view in the middle. The name is player, and let's add a test. We have player in the string man. They say that probably it's really big, right? It's like this is the size. This is super. And let's constrain in the middle. Then let's create a binding adapter to handle this logic. If we have a master null, we have to hide the main car. Let me call this. It should be like set monster select. Okay, let's handle this logic. We are custom binding here. Let's create another binding adapter. Let's create a dual binding adapter to handle the car visibility. We have to add the view and a monster. And then we have to call the view and a visibility is a boolean. We can validate here monster is friend null just view that visible, else view gone. And let's do the same for the monster not selected. Monster not selected. But the validation will be different here. Will be like is null. Okay. Monster not select. Monster select. Let's go to this one. Monster selected. Let's say the monster. Send the monster and let's do another card. Monster not select. Then let's test the behavior. Oh, we are getting an error. Where is the error? Oh, we are getting an error with these functions. Null point intersection is putting on null. Okay, got it. Probably we are. Oh, this we need probably this is gonna be a null. For that reason, we are getting a null point intersection. Let's run again. Yes, here we go. We had the empty card display already, and we click. If not click, we are able to select that. We had to compute the enemy. Let's do that in the view model because it's a logic. Where is the view model? Master view model, right? Let's think about it. This is gonna be a random enemy, and we have to add a probability evaluation. That is not the same item that we select. Let's create a function select. Well, behind monster, let me see. Behind monster, we have an ID, right? We can validate with the ID. Player monster, string ID, the monster ID should be a string. Here we go. Monster, we have the list of monster now. In the value data is not null. If this value is not null, let's think about what this solution. Probably we can do a random of the list while the ID is different is equal to the same. Okay, here we go. Let's create a val. Let me This is the candidate. And we can do a while, or let's do a do while enemy monster index equals to random. This is a class that help to get a random integer in the monster side. Monsters. We need monster size. We need to monsters. Can name this lambda monsters size. Yes, we have a random index, and then let's assign the enemy candidate. Will be monster enemy index. To be a bar, sorry. Let's say that it's a late in variable. No, we are not assigning the value now. And let's put the condition. Let's see. This should be assigned the enemy, but we need an enemy. The idea. Let's create enemy. Let's create like monster. And this is gonna be only a monster. Sorry. It's not this. It's only one enemy. Oh, actually, we already have here. I did not. And let's say that the enemy is gonna be. So enemy candidate. Then here we go. This should display the enemy in the card. Let's test this. No, we have to listen this enemy, right? Because we are now serving in another place. I think that is gonna be in the ramen. We have the key event here, and let's say that we have to call with the key. We have to call the monster model. Select enemy monster, and we have to send the ID. Is nullable. Create enemy, and we have to assign the enemy here to null because we don't want to display the enemy forever. Let's launch again. There we go. We already are working this, and we are now getting duplications. Okay, and we have to call a service if we click in the bar, right? Let's create another function in the view model that is going to start the the file. Okay, let's do that here. What is the better name? Star name? Is star. We need a player. We need a player. Monster ID. We need a enemy monster ID. Let's validate this. If these values are not null, we have to call the service. So the try catch. Actually, we need to create. Let me see what is the service. Let's add the code in the service. Yes, we need to call the post method in the service. And we need to create another object to send that. That way, let's create a post. If I remember, the endpoint is called barrel. It's gonna be a suspend function. Body. We need this object in the barrel info. Let's create another data class called barrel info. And we need this is a data class, and I think we need the IDs. There you go. There we go. We had the barrel info, and we had to respond a barrel response. Oh, we need to create that object. And this is so I remember I read that in the documentation that is the response that the server do. Outside, but so Then we have to call here the bottom. Add the ball monster. It's, it's like, sorry, we have to call here. We have to call here a model scope first. We need to create another lidar. This thing, the source, okay. Then we have to add the cache. Let's handle the error here. Got it, and then we have to listen the result in the front end. I think this is gonna be happen. We have to serve that in a place. Sorry, it's the second sentence. Let's here on a server. Es que ya no funciona. Your server model events. Observe model events and let's observe the model here. So event cycle owner. Let's say you see the full. Let me see what you are using here or not using, and it's not bad. Okay. Oh, you have the monster we want star bottle. Let's put this in the button. In the wings. Okay. There you go. Let's test this functionality. This should be called the endpoint and say what is the winner, right? We are getting an error. It's like we are getting a null object here. Mm, but it's weird that happened. Let me see what is happening because probably we are calling, we are sending a bad request to the endpoint. Yes, we are getting a winner, a tie. What is the error? Mm. Oh, sorry, we are missing an N here. And let's modify this in the fragment. For that reason, we are getting a null object. Let's try this. Got it. And we say that the dragon is winner, the snake is winner. Yes, we have already this implementation working as expected. I think so. Yes. And let's proceed with the challenge, the code challenge. I think we don't have enough time to complete everything, but let's proceed with this challenge. Okay, we had an empty challenge, a number fraction calculator function, and we had a test that we had to cover. Yes. I don't have enough time. I'm going to try to code this as fast as I can. I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to explain the code at the end, actually. Let's proceed with this code. But let me think about it. What is the better approach for this function? Okay, we need some variables. It's going to contain the sides. Let's initialize the case. Okay, we need a for here. let's return this the result. Now let's try the test. Okay, all the tests are passing around. Okay, I have 16. Let's proceed with the challenge tool. Okay, we need to calculate the size of the cube. So, okay. Okay. Let's think about it. Let's add validation first. Can I display in this? Oh. I need the OR command, but I don't know what is happening with my. Oh no, goodness, what happened with my keyboard? I don't know what happened with my keyboard. Let's search it. This one, I need this one. Sorry about it, I don't know what's happening with my keyboard. Organization. Let's create now a list with the values of the cubes. You don't better face that with the maximum face. Otherwise, it's going to return 0. And let's add the evaluations. When is equals 1. Mm. And 3 and 4. Let's add this because my keyboard is not working. Okay, let's start now. This work, but I think I don't have enough time to explain everything. But we are trying to identify the phase calculator here, and let's run the test. And it's working fine. Yeah, that is the test that I can do for now. I think I spend all the time, but I don't have time to complete the number 3 challenge. That is something related about graph, find the cost path within a matrix. Yes, that is the code challenge. The first one, all the tests are running, and the second one, all the tests are running. And thank you very much for your time and for your patience. And yes, that's it.